share with you how to make your own fence slash trellis, and for free. In our garden we have everything I need to make this trellis. So I'm in the process of making it. So I thought I would pause and film it because it's so fun. Once you get started, it's kind of like you just can't stop. So watch this. We got some loofah baby plants from our neighbor. Thank you, Rachel. So this is what you see when you drive by, right? So I was thinking, isn't it much better to have a nice lush green fence here? So that's what we're going for. I'm going to take some new soil, dig some holes when I'm done with the fence, and I'm going to plant the loofahs here. Hello, babies. Yes, I love you too. Hey, you good boy. Hey, you good boy. Yeah. So, yes, I aligned it. I take one stick on each end. So when I'm doing the pilot holes, I start on the each end, and then I do in the middle, and then I do in the middle of the middle, and then I do in the middle of the middle, and so on and so forth. That's a good way to get it straight. Now, you could do this before you start to twine, but I put up one so I know what's in the middle. It might be a little bit awkward, but it will at least make them straight. Let's sharpen the one end. Well, what I did have is I had some wisteria roots that were a weed, basically, more or less. And I'm also going to pull up my honeysuckle. I've been harvesting the rest of my cane. I took some of my whatever sticks and I put them down here. So you make a pilot hole and then you put whatever you have down here and you just wabble them down. When you do the top one, I do 2 lines. This is not rope, this is just roots or vines that I have at hand. So when you put them down, you just twist the 2 of them and you put them between, so then you have like a good hold. So I twine like this, and then I kind of like put it in between. This will give it a good hold. And then you hit the hole and you just lead it down there. This is where you make a pilot hole. There you go. And then just up it there a little bit. If you want to splice them, you make like a circle and wrap around it their own circle with the end of the, thank you, Rooster, with the end of the vine or the root, and then you do the same. So this is basically a splice. And like I said, I'm gonna plant the loofahs on the back side of this fence. So this is the one that I made the day before yesterday. Was it yesterday? I don't know how tall they're gonna get, so I just put some cane down here. I made 3 rows, and I had like multiple rows of twine. So again, you go every other, like if you go on this, it's like weaving. How can I explain this? If one goes over, under, the next round you take under, over. So you can just weave your whole fence like this and make it super strong. And so these are the loofah babies that we just planted. And I'm trying to keep some of the greens in front of there so they get some shade. So yeah, that's my first loofah fence, and there will be the next one. Okay, so the loofahs are hereby planted. I'm gonna work more on this and make a Burma mound, like, you know, so everything here is one mound, so we can just water in the middle. But now I'm gonna just go and see if I can find some more. Yes, hello babies. Yes, I love you too. Here you good boy. Here you good boy. Oh, I got a little bit sunburned. Yeah. That's what you get. So I finished off the loofah wall over there, and I wanted to show you another example. I made this earlier. This is just some leftovers. I was taking down an oak tree there, and I haven't weeded here yet, as you see, but this is kind of like another way of doing it. You put twigs and then you kind of like bend them down on each other. Like I didn't have time to work on this properly, but at least I have a little fence to kind of like, yeah, I don't know if you can see it here, but so this way you can also make fences. Kind of awesome, because you can have a nice fence like that, or you can have a pile of branches like that. Now which one looks better? Well, and with that I'm gonna clean up this mess. I'm gonna put these over in the burn pile, because I think these leftovers, they will just have to be, because now they are kind of old. Scully here, she's demonstrating my leftover sticks. They're lying here, all of them. You can also weave like the fence I just showed you. These are perfect for weaving a fence like that. So you can make fences out of these sticks, but like here you see I'm going for a little bit different look, the more viney petite look. So yes, I know. So I just wanted to show you. Yes. Yes. One go. That's amazing. And so when they're older like this, they break, of course, easier. So you should try to use them as fresh as you. A little fig tree. I'm growing figs. Yes. So with that, I'm gonna let you go. Concentrate on what I'm doing here, so I'm not tearing down the whole homestead. And yes, thank you for helping. And so I will probably have an update in one of our videos how it looks once I've woven more materials onto it. But it's just an idea. Just remember, weave, weave, weave. It's always going over, under, vertical and horizontal. And twist, twist, twist to make things stick. And then you can just use whatever materials you have. Okay, so I wish you a good one. Bye. And remember to go to greenhippies.org to get the latest updates, and welcome to our hiker hustle. Shalom.